On behalf of the Muhammad Ali Center, our board of directors, and our staff, I'd like to welcome everyone here on this special occasion. A couple of weeks ago, June 3rd, we lost our founder, Muhammad Ali. While it was a sad occasion, it was also an occasion to celebrate his life. And the outpouring of love and affection that we saw come to this city was incredible. And I would first like to compliment the city, our community, for what it was able to achieve on that momentous event. It was incredible. I can tell you, these gentlemen behind me worked countless hours throughout the weeks that happened after Muhammad passed to make sure that the world was welcome to the city of Louisville. And for all of you out there who participated in that event, I cannot tell you how impressed, how incredible the response was from the city and the community. I am so honored to be the steward of Muhammad Ali's legacy. What he did for the world was incredible. Putting this center here in Louisville, Kentucky, his hometown, was one of his greatest ideas and achievements. And I'd like to thank everyone in the city of Louisville for supporting this center throughout the years. I'm a little bit emotional right now because the outpouring of love continues. What UPS has done for the center today with the announcement of a $500,000 grant to support the programs of the Muhammad Ali Center is incredible. It will help us continue Muhammad's legacy. It will help us inspire a new generation of young people to be great, to try to achieve greatness, to try to be the next Muhammad Ali. How incredible is that? I'm going to talk a little bit about the programs that UPS is helping us continue to deliver to support the community. Our U-Crew program instills in students the tools necessary to conceptualize and launch social enterprises. So what we're saying is we have young people that are going out into the world and they are creating products, they are creating processes that will help the next generation of young people to be great. That's our U-Crew program. Our Generation Ali initiative draws its inspiration from Muhammad Ali's 6 core principles: confidence, conviction, dedication, giving, respect, and spirituality. Again, we're hoping that young people will be inspired by Muhammad Ali's core principles, his life journey, and they will continue to support their communities and help their communities be great. We have our Creating Our Futures program. This program is designed for middle and high school students to explore Ali's principles and utilize them in a life plan to become great. This is all about inspiring people to be great, using Muhammad Ali's journey to help them become great. One of our great programs that's been around a while is the Muhammad Ali Center Council of Students. It's a youth-led program consisting of a diverse group of dynamic students who participate in service throughout the community, learning projects, and leadership development. One of our Muhammad Ali Council of Students was a speaker at Muhammad's memorial service, Natasha. She should only go by her first name now. I'm sure you all remember who she is. These students are going to be the leaders of this country. They're going to be the leaders of the world. At this time, I would like to officially thank UPS, their president, Brendan Canavan, all of the UPS staff that's here with us today. Can you give them a round of applause, please? Because what you have done is incredible. Now I would like to introduce a great supporter of the Muhammad Ali Center, a great friend of the state of Kentucky, a leader, a true leader of Louisville, Kentucky, Congressman John Yarmouth.
Well, thank you, Donald. Good morning, everyone. What a great event this is today, and I just want to mention a couple things that segue off of Donald's comments. One is I had the privilege of meeting with some of the Council of Students and speaking with them and listening to their inspirational ambitions and fielding their incredible questions. And these are truly remarkable young people who are going to be, as Donald said, leaders of the future. And secondly, having been in Washington last week following the ceremony a week and a half ago, I can tell you that while only a few of my colleagues actually came to the ceremony, every one of them, it seems like, watched that ceremony and was truly inspired by it. Now, I don't know whether it's going to change the tone in Washington, help us work together a little bit better, but let's hope it does. But I will say that you cannot overstate the impact of that ceremony on the world. I think it is very evident, and everyone who was involved in that deserves a great commendation. But we're here today to recognize a very, very significant donation to the center from UPS, something that I think beyond just the support it provides for the center and its programs, also is an acknowledgement and a reminder that the center is not just a place to come and look at things. It is an active participant in our community, playing an educational role, a development of citizenship and leadership that is truly, truly invaluable. And for UPS to recognize that and to help support those programs is just one more example of the contributions that UPS makes to this community and to this Commonwealth on almost a daily basis. They are a great corporate citizen as well as a great corporation. So congratulations to the Ali Center to be able to continue to do the wonderful work it does. Thanks again to UPS, and thanks to all of you who have worked so hard to support the mission of Muhammad Ali through the Ali Center. Thank you. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I screwed up. And no one has done more individually to further the principles of Muhammad Ali and to help sustain his legacy than our incredible mayor, who has not only been a leader of government, but has been a leader of compassion and morality in our town. And he is an inspiration to me, and I know to many others. Our great mayor, Greg Fisher.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you, Congressman. I appreciate that, and I'm happy to be a member of the team. It has been an incredible, I guess, 17 days now since, 17 or so days since the champ passed, and it was a day, obviously, that we were all dreading, but we knew it was going to come. And as I've said, it's selfish to think you can hold on to anybody your whole life, whether it be a great friend like Muhammad Ali or a parent or aunt or uncle or anybody. So our job as a city then was to make sure that we sent Muhammad Ali off with the class and style and distinction that he so richly deserved, and to use his passing as a time to inspire people, not just in our city, but all over the world, around the life that he led. A complex life, but a life that was always about serving others. And people remember the great athlete and, of course, civil rights pioneer and conscientious objector. But in the end, Ali did all that so he could inspire people to help other folks. And boy, did he do a good job. And that week of his extended memorial here in Louisville was a week when the eyes of the world were on our city, and I really appreciate the champ giving us that opportunity. But it was a time of love and hope for the world to see, in a time when the world and our country sorely needs to see that type of ethos as who we are and what we can do as a people. And I said during that week, usually when people are transfixed on the media, it's because of tragedy or the dark side of humanity. And it didn't take long, unfortunately, for the dark side to appear once again when we awoke the previous Sunday morning to the tragedy that took place in Orlando. So why this is so important, UPS's gift here today, is because it says we believe in light, and we believe in goodness, and we believe in people's ability to scale to great heights, maybe even to float like a butterfly. And they're coming up with this first major corporate gift since Muhammad has passed. I pray that many more will come as well, because the future is for us to standardize goodness as the default behavior of people. And the more that occurs, the more it will be. It's as simple as that. And for the youth that come through the Ali Center, I can't tell you already what a critical role they have played in our city through our Office for Safe and Healthy Neighborhoods, as we try to understand what motivates young people, what's the difference between a young Somali girl, one of 10 siblings, Fatwa Abdullah, coming to our city as a refugee, becoming a Porter Scholar at the University of Louisville as she pursues a degree in medicine. What's the difference motivating her versus a young man that goes to the street for his life, basically that will be cut short through violence or some other type of activity? The programs at the Ali Center and the programs that UPS is funding today make that difference. And they make it on scale, changing lives in a hugely significant way. And that's what the Ali Center is all about. The champ said, you know, the Ali Center, sure, it's a little bit about me, but it's more about humanity and the potential of humanity and what it represents. And, of course, we need resources to make that happen. And UPS is making that happen here in our city as well. And this donation is just a tremendous example of how to keep Muhammad's spirit alive and continue this work here in our hometown. And I can say that this is not just a hometown phenomenon on Muhammad Ali. And it's not just going to be hometown generosity. UPS is our biggest employer in Louisville with some 25,000 employees now. So for them to accept this leadership mantle willingly, without any provocation from anybody, just to say, we want to help, I think it says a huge amount about our corporate citizens here in our city and about UPS embracing the role that they have. So for all the UPSers, you guys work for a great company, and I really appreciate you all stepping up. Brendan, you and the team have made yourselves proud here today, and I appreciate the tremendous work that UPS does every day. So this donation to me not only furthers the champ's legacy, but also the legacy here of UPS in our city, and will be, I hope, a challenge to other corporate community here in Louisville and around the world as well. So our job that week was to send them off with style, and the citizens of Louisville did it. Our job now is to leverage the legacy of Ali so we can make the world a better place, starting one city at a time. And I can't think of a better city to start with, Ina, than Louisville, Kentucky, the home of the Louisville Lip. All right, so thank you so much to UPS. I would now like to speak on behalf of UPS, Captain Houston Mills, who's the UPS Director of Airline Safety. Captain?
All right, thank you, Mayor. Good morning. In addition to having our airline president, Brendan Canavan, with us this morning, we also have Rhonda Witten, who's our community relations supervisor. Let me start by offering our condolences to Muhammad Ali's family and loved ones. On behalf of the 20,000 UPSers in the city of Louisville and the 440,000 UPSers worldwide, we're truly sorry for your loss. With us today, we also have representatives from UPS Air, Ground, and our Supply Chain Solutions business units. If you would, let's take a moment of silence just for that loss once again. May peace be upon you. Now, while we are happy to be part of today's announcements, today isn't about UPS. It's about doing the right thing, ensuring that Muhammad Ali's incredible legacy lives on. There are many parallels between the greatest and UPS. Strong Louisville roots, connected global communities, and a passion for humanitarian work. So it's only natural that we honor his memory with a gift so that his work can continue. We are pleased to give the Muhammad Ali Center this $500,000 grant to educate young people about social awareness and entrepreneurship. UPS has long believed that commerce and education are powerful forces for building bridges between people and tearing down walls. Education and trade make lives better than they were. Nations that trade don't fight. Trade promotes education and healthcare, and both forces provide higher standards of living. The Muhammad Ali Center's education programs, UCREW, Generation Ali, Creating Our Future, and the Muhammad Ali Center Council of Students are the embodiment of the power of education and commerce, promoting business and improving lives. Muhammad Ali was famous for quotable quotes. While always clever, the Louisville Lip's best lines were also insightful and inspirational. At UPS, we have our own icon of inspiration, our founder, a man named Jim Casey, who started UPS as a teenager over a century ago. Like Muhammad, Jim is known for his profound thoughts, and I'd like to leave you with one that applies to the way Muhammad Ali lived his life. Once the people you know, once the people you deal with come to recognize that what you do springs from an honest heart, they will be surprisingly strong in their support of you. They will believe in what you say, they will do what you want, they will give you their loyalty, and they will trust and follow you. Thank you. We're so honored to be here today, and God bless the Muhammad Ali Center.
So we're going to open it up for questions now, if there are any. No.
The gift was just in the last week.
I think a way to answer that is I wouldn't say it was because of his passing. I would say that it's a recognition of what the center is able to achieve in the community, what the center's been able to achieve nationally and globally. I wouldn't call it a direct link to his passing. I think it's a recognition by the great team of UPS that we're able to make a difference in the world. Yes. So we have some programs that are in the pipeline right now. One where we hope to get thousands upon thousands of students from JCPS to come this fall for one of our programs, and also to view our exhibit that's coming, our temporary exhibit that's coming, called Race, Are We So Different? So this grant will help us do that, which will help thousands upon thousands of students learn about Muhammad Ali, his legacy, and also be inspired to seek their own personal greatness. No more questions? Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. This has been a great occasion. And again, I'd like to thank UPS for its foresight and its generosity in helping the Muhammad Ali Center carry forward Muhammad Ali's legacy. Thank you.